Alright everyone, welcome back to Passpartout, the Starving Artist. This is actually my third attempt of trying to record this set. Honestly, I've kind of got artist block. I've attempted to do this upcoming session a couple of times, and it hasn't really been coming to me. However, my schedule is very busy. I wanted to record something, and I felt like the best thing to do would be to just power through it with a couple of ideas in mind and really try and get some stuff done. And that is how you overcome writers or artists or any kind of creative block, is you don't sit around wallowing in your own self-despair. You get up and you actually try and produce something. Good or bad, you just do it. Advice I wish I could take more frequently. But anyway, yes, the reason why I'm a little bit up in the air at the moment is partially due to a lack of sleep. Since last night there was a tremendous lightning storm in Brighton and it kept me up until about 2 in the morning. At which point I was supposed to play online as part of my base raiders campaign, and I just couldn't fucking function. And even afterwards, just couldn't get to sleep. So I'm operating off about 4 hours sleep, 2 beers, and fairly sparse lunch, to be perfectly honest. So it's not necessarily the best situation for me to be creating with, but this is what we got to work with. So anyway, as we were previously working through the game, Passpartout had just finished his tenure as a garage artist out on the streets, partaking with hipsters and people who hate people called George. And now we have moved up in the world to our own little gallery, which, as you will see, requires a bit more maintenance and a slightly more discerning clientele. However, hopefully we should still be able to get along with things. So, without any further ado, let's kick this off. I mean, again, you know what I mean. Come on. Shh. I said shut up! There we go. You can stop fucking shushing now. Good grief. Anyway, yeah. So as you can see, this is the gallery with the name on the front. We have our four main frames. We have our register, and as you can see, my overhead is a touch more than it was previously. 275 whatevers euros. And then we have our easel. Right. So first and foremost, I need some ideas, and I previously had been trying to come up with stuff, and it just hadn't been working. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, no, actually, no. Wrong tone of blue. I want that. Fantastic. I'm going to try and use some fairly simple ideas just so I can get some stuff done. Also, by the way, this is the new tool. The new tool does this. So it's a bit more of like... It's a straight line tool, but it still gives you curvature when you actually move it. So it's interesting. It is a bit of a bastard to move because it does require you to actually be really definitive with your brushstrokes. A lot of the time I was trying to get specific things to work, say for example trying to just trying to get certain things to match or try to fill certain gradients, and nothing was really working. So let's go with the nice dark purple as well, and let's open it up a bit more to like a... That seems okay, and then we'll just crop that over the top with a nice sort of mauve. And then shump. I feel like I overpainted that. Let's do it again quickly. Right. And now start blue to begin with. So yeah, you can kind of see I'm trying to just come up with stuff that looks good without necessary... In fact, you know, let's start with the large gradients and work our way down as we go. So let's start with a nice bold yellow. So just like a ha, yep. Excellent. And then shrink it a touch. And bring in a nice dark orange. Down and up and over and up and through. Good. A little bit smaller. And let's go with a up here. Wonderful. And then a touch smaller. Move on to the darker blues. Oh, actually no, I want a lighter blue for this, don't I? Something more complicated for here, so let's do a boom and a da. So yeah, I'm thinking if I just work on some abstract stuff to begin with, I probably won't have so much of a hard time trying to get stuff to look aesthetically pleasing. I can just go with stuff that makes sense to me. Does that need an extra layer? Yes, I need to kind of clear it up down here. Let's go with that. And then that, over here, through there, down, up, round, and over there. Cool! That is something to begin with. It's very cluttered, it's very noisy, and it shall be the London Metro System map. Fantastic. Right. So that's at least one thing up on the wall at the moment. And yeah, as you can see, €275 a month. George, thank you, George, I suppose. Can you go a bit higher than that? That covers me for a week at the very least. Right. So, I'm trying to think of stuff that I can do that won't necessarily be overworked and take up too much of my time. And, oh, actually, no, hang on a second for the quick stuff. No. There we go. So, for the overly complicated stuff, I need to actually tone myself down a bit. Right, so, what was I thinking of? I was thinking of recreating some bits and bobs from around my room that I know relatively well. So, we'll do that. We'll do that. Close enough. We will then do... Yeah, let's do that. So that goes here like this. Good. And then we shrink it to a... That looks about right. Cool. I believe that's the colour. No, it's not. I need a darker hue. Like a Hugh Grant, maybe Mickey Blue Eyes, something a bit more edgy. That's still not it. Fuck, I keep forgetting my colours. See, I don't mind this game. I think it's very, very fun, but at the same time, there's certain bits it doesn't have that I'm used to with other photo editing software, and by God, it's annoying to not have it. Stuff like just being able to match colour gradients quickly rather than having to keep running back and forth and working out, was that the thing I was trying to use? No, it was another thing I was trying to use, and you end up just flying all over the place. I tried to recreate the Vault-Tec logo without remembering what the Vault-Tec logo was, and I'm pretty sure that's not it, even remotely. But you know what? It's doing the job at the moment, and trying to get anything other than the absolute basics done right now is pretty difficult, so we'll just do that, I suppose. Light tornado hits the Normandy area. No casualties, but several hats missing. Mate, you did not see that fucking lightning storm we had in Brighton last night. Jesus Christ. There is footage of it online, and my God, like, just the whole night sky lights up like Thor was masturbating with a felt rug or something. Not entirely sure where I was going with that, but, Vault... Toc. Good stuff, right. What does the aristocratic lady think of this, I wonder? Going to go with untenable! Oh, well, Elizabeth got minor royalty in the building. How fantastic. Don't bring that up in France, we'll probably execute you. Anyway, Now what do I want to do with a shade like this? I've got a feeling... Ooh, I know it'd be quite nice. Let's go with Sleep Ducker. This is the best painting ever, you fucking... Blah, 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 blah. Donald Trump can take my shit and fuck off. Right, you must please the more respectable customers. Oh, fantastic. That's always nice for me to hear. I've got to suck the cock of the social cognoscenti. Right, I want to do something like that. Then I want to trim this down a touch. And go. Kind of... Let's be a touch stylized with this. So I want something really thin to run down as like the main vein of the leaf, and then much finer, kind of, not entirely certain what they're called, but whatever the fuck comes out of those leaves, I'm not entirely certain what it would be. Yeah, like that. And then, on top of it, I want to do a cute and adorable little frog. So, how does a frog go, I wonder? Well, you kind of got its two big eyes, like that, and then you have its actual body that will come out like this, and then your rest of the head, and the torso. This is all basic line work at the moment, so I will actually do more than this, but like, Jesus Christ, this guy is absolutely dog shit. There's a little limb going out here, and out there, and a little limb going out here, and over there. And then you have the body of the leg coming out this way, and then a kind of more defined lump going out that way, and we'll just sort of trim that over there, I suppose. Right, so that's at least a little bit of it done. Then we have the feet coming off in this direction. Yeah, I know. Look, it's a closed studio. Surely at this point people would understand. I'm trying to get my shit in order. Could you please fuck off until I've got something ready? Rather than just crowd me all the goddamn time. Like, when are you going to release something else? When are you going to release something else? When I'm fucking ready is when I release something else. You demanding bloody bastards. Right, shit. Oh, I don't know, I can give the eye some definition, I suppose, this way. Right, let's give him a little bit of a... I don't know, it's hard to... I've got to turn my head all the way around just to kind of see... He's looking a bit angry, to be honest. Maybe we should work with that. Right, let's bring this a bit smaller and just kind of go like a shunk. And then from here, and go shunk. Oh yeah, that's a pissed off frog. That is a fucking salty little frog boy. And let's give him a little bit of... That looks good. Right, and then acid fucking green splotches. Did note this frog means fucking business. And let's give him a little over here. Some slightly larger splotches. Some slightly more mid-sized splotches over there, and over there, and over there. And then let's just tidy this up with some tiny, tiny, tiny nostril flares. And over there. That will do. Excellent. Right. And I shall call this one Furious Tree Frog. Cool. Just trying to keep up with... Who the fuck's that? I can't invest in colours like these. Giorgio, you swoop-headed motherfucker. Could you just give me a break? Right, what else should I do? What else would be nice for people I want? Well, let's do some water. When I don't know what to do, work with stuff that looks pleasant. So we have a light sky, a nice calm ocean, and a nice mellow sandy beach. Excellent. Right. Throw in the sun over. Blah, blah, blah. This is the best editing ever. Holy shit. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Blah, blah, I'm catering to a fucking monster, but he's paying, and that's the important thing. Right. Tell you what, let's go for a really, really, really big video game about painting causes violent behaviour in teenagers. Well, when they get artist block, do not be surprised if they start getting a bit salty about it. Right. Shomp. And then shomp. Right. Oh, now. Because I kind of... do I not? Let me just shomp over there. So, we have the option, maybe, of trying to get the kind of sunset reflection on the water. But I honestly would not know where to begin with that. Like... or at very least, I know how to do clouds properly. Well, I say properly, relatively properly. Which is to say... a bit over there, and then a bit over there, and then smaller bubbles to break it up a touch. There we go, and a little bit there, a little bit there. And then, let's do something on the beach. I think we need some character for that beach. Ooh, and some, just some gentle surf coming towards the beach. Okay, that's not too terrible. And then, you know what? Because I should never be taken seriously as an artist, even when I'm attempting to put some effort into what I'm doing. Let's just throw a big, dumb fucking grin on this little shitter here. Excellent. Wonderful. Excellent. And then just throw in... Perfect. Absolutely magnificent. That is what I want to see. This dumb fucking son of mine. Oop, hang on a second. Oop, right. God damn. They just keep coming in and just slugging their way through my work before I've had a chance to do anything else. Right, quickly. Ladybird. Right. Untenable. Would you fuck off, Elizabeth? Nobody likes you. Fucking monarchy in general is a bit of a laughing stock at the best of times. There's no sense in trying to make it even worse. Right, and then just sort of and a boop, and a beep, and a bap. And a few slightly smaller ones. A beep, a bop. Oh, no. A boop. And then a few really small ones. Just like a bop, beep, boop. Of course, art could lack complexity, but is it still good? Right, you want fucking complexity? I will give you dumb fucking faces. And that's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get at all. You're going to come to this. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm starting to get the feeling that this guy is genuinely just not a good representation of what I should be trying to appease. Fuck off, Don. Oh, dear. Right, Right, sorry, face. Not entirely sure what I went for that. Untenable. Just give me a break with it, would you, okay? I'm trying my absolute best. You are just being an arsehole about this. And then just sort of... and then over here, we're just going to do one big... Fairly well made. Alright, fine. I'll do it. If it works, it fucking works, I suppose. And then just over there. Cool. Right, we shall call this my dumb fucking customers. Like, the minute I put one out, this is the problem. I can't get a gallery going, because every single time I show up, I simply cannot comprehend the rhetoric of this piece. You're being a snarky bastard. What do you want from me? I can't use my tablet because apparently this game needs a drawing tablet, and I'm not going to buy one of those just to play this fucking game. I'm trying to do this with a mouse, I'm trying to do it with very limited tools, and I'm still getting shat on. Fuck you. Fuck you incredibly hard. This is not what I came here to do. Choice of colour is a bit too radical. I'll give you fucking radical. I'll give you radical fucking conservatism. Give you fucking UKIP, you arsehole. That's what you're getting. Right, fucking that. Fucking... There you go. This is what you invited in, you tossers. You invited in a bunch of idiots who decided to put xenophobic concerns over nation and people over their fucking welfare.
Blah, 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 blah.
Gimme.
Blah, 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 blah,
That'll
blah.
do. Right. Passpartout is generating big bucks. Potential investors are taking notice. Crime rates rise as pastry prices skyrocket. Okay, sure. Actually, no. If I want to do the average UKIP vote, I'll just do a blank fucking piece of paper at this point, because they're all gone. Arseholes. I'm not totally sure what's going on with me at the moment. I feel like I'm in a really... This will make me rich. Fuck off, Giorgio. I'm in a bad mood. Honestly, I just feel salty tonight. I have no idea what's going on with me. I'm just like, everything's a fucking arsehole. And I'm just going to take it out on the world as far as I can. Oh dear, it's not a good scene. Right, let's just do some of that. Generate a bit of a cityscape. Then I want to generate a skyline. I'm baffled by the choices of cover. Shut up! I don't care about your friggin' opinion. I am here to paint art and get paid. And over and like that. Right, let's go to this quick infill. Right, so... Great return of years. Fucking investors. People who buy art as an investment... You fucking morons. Art exists to please. It exists to excite the senses and to satisfy the soul. Not to just make you fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate you people. It exists to make you think, to make you feel in ways that previously you didn't think you could even feel. And that is the point. Like, I will take Elizabeth shitting on my work because she does not like it from an aesthetic point of view over someone appreciating it purely because they think it will earn them money if they hold on to it. That's not the way to approach any of this. It's a horrific way of assessing someone's skill is purely by its material worth. Fuck off. You. Also, I'd like to point out the fact that everything is kind of curved shapes on this really, really gets my goat. I want a straight edge and I cannot get one. That's not good for me. Because I like definition. I like being able to do something a bit more snippy, and you've kind of screwed me on this. Oh, now I work out the mouse wheel can do that. Fuck's sake. Okay. Let's pop, and pop, and pop. And then for this, we're just going to want some... And then like that. Pop, 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 pop. And then stars. Apparently, I actually saw someone do a really nice idea with this, which was a bit of that. Oh, fuck. And also, the fact that it doesn't work. And then you've got to go back over it again to actually get the fucking shit to work properly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It is so difficult to get shit to work on this. Okay, there we go. Fuck off, Giorgio. Ah. I blame my tools. Oh dear, it is. Bite, you twat. Bite and choke on it. I hope it spontaneously catches fire. Okay, right. Well, should have known the minute I start going up in the world, this minute I'm having to start to cater to the absolute dregs of fucking society. I miss the punks. At least the punks had a relative sense of taste. These arseholes are just looking to make a quick buck, or a long buck in this case. Oh, god damn it. I can't even think of what I want to do. Ugh. It is frustrating. It is tremendously frustrating. Like, it's trying to carve a steak with a fucking spoon. You just can't. Oh. A bit more. A bit more. Fuck off. Right. I'm trying to think of something to do, but everything with curved shapes just keeps throwing me off. And I know I'm being unfair about this. I know I'm kind of shitting on the game for something that I know it wants to do something particular, but it could have just given me just a little bit more, and it wouldn't make me feel like I'm like getting borderline nauseous at the lack of stuff I can do. Oh, it's a weird feeling. I know this is not this. It's like this is a weird rant to be going on about. Ugh, that looks terrible, 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 terrible. Just scrap the whole fucking thing. Right. I just need to get some. This fucking Giorgio cunt. Fuck off. Take your painting. Die in a fire. I would just like some slightly more advanced tools. I don't know if I'll get any more when we get a bit further into the game, but right now I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck not being able to do anything more than what I currently have. Let me just try something here, because I'm just thinking if I can. So like that, and then that, and then that. And then I go back to the original. I do stuff like this, for example. Oh, fuck no, I need to do stuff like that. That. Oh no, I need to do stuff more like that. And then like that. Stuff like that. this is a fucking nightmare to try and do. Because I want to sketch shit in and get this fine detail on there, and it just can't be done. Because you are constantly stuck trying to fucking work with, like, oven gloves on. And, like, I keep overreaching and trying to do stuff and then have to keep going back over it. Ugh, it's just a ball ache and a half. Right, I'm kind of getting there. I'm starting to achieve something here. It's just taking a long friggin' time. Yeah, like I'm assuming people can now see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the impression of fruit. I'm trying to get the impression of actual, like, definition just through the kind of balance of light and colour. And I know this is going to get shat on. I know someone's going to be like, oh, it's so passé. I'm going to fucking knife them. Ugh, there we go. That is something I feel relatively proud of. This... There we go. Interesting lack of complexity. Why did you have green rouge on? It wouldn't even be rouge, it'd be... Gris? Not entirely sure where that'd be coming from. Oh god, fucking bells are incoming again. I suppose let's just do some stuff that's on a fairly uniform standard. So fucking blah 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 blah. Let's do a carrot. I can't invest in carrots like this. I'll invest in your fucking arse with a road cone. And get it down there like that. And then up and over. 2601. That's doable. All the people I've met said this. Oh, you, that dumb fucking face. Sure, take it. Take it and die. You absolute bastard. Okay, right. I then need to fill this up. And then let's try and do some more experimentation with that kind of... So I kind of need it to be... I almost need it to be just scraping on the edges of how big the actual carrot is. And then jump back in. It's too extreme. It is. That's what I was worried about. It was going to be really, really harsh. So I need to kind of make it... Oh! There's no undo button as well. It's so fucking frustrating because I wish I could just draw that, but I can't. I can't get that fine detail. I've got to go through this jiggery pokery bullshit just to achieve something that looks halfway close to what I want it to look like. Ugh, I am getting fucking angry. It's a game that is trying to convey something beautiful because I'm a petty, angry-minded little shit of a man. And I apologise for that. I'm really trying to enjoy this game. I shouldn't even be doing these yet because I'm just wasting time. Oh, you know what? That can be it for the moment. And then just... Oh, fuck, wrong fucking thing. God damn. That tool, utterly fucking useless. Utterly fucking useless, I swear to God. And then just really solidify it there. Really tighten it up there. Cookie baking grandmas, yeah, we get a general idea. And then like that. And then, ugh. Everything apart from this tool, everything apart from this paintbrush tool, fucking worthless. Trying, I'm really trying. But there is just something about this which is too simplified and it's driving me up the fucking wall.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.